Welcome to the Board Game News Show.
Willkommen zur Brettspielshow im Wutanfallhaus. Ihre Quelle für Tabletop News.
Where we deliver live, local, breaking news from Greenville, South Carolina.
Your source for all things Spiel.
And now with dice. Thanks for joining us here today on today's Board Game News Show. As always, I'm your host, Joe Nadeau, and with me today is Will Byers.
Meadows, and today we're going to be talking about some of the hot games that are out there on the table right now. Specifically, we're going to be talking about two categories. Our first up is our Spiel predictions. Next week, they're going to be announcing the Kinderspiel, and...
And we're also going to talk about our top 10 sidekicks. You guys gave us some really good suggestions in the comments last time. We kind of felt bad we left some of these out.
For sure.
So today we're going to rehash our list and give you board games that go along with every single sidekick.
All right, we ready? Let's get rolling!
The Spiel recently announced the nominees for the 2021 Spiel des Jahres.
That's right. Last year, Kevin put together a video where he predicted actually correctly all the winners for the Spiel, the pictures game.
All the winners?
All of them. He got pictures for the Spiel and crew for KennerSpiel. Maybe he got 2 out of 3. I don't remember. This year, we are taking on the mantle. We're going to give you our predictions based in no way by whoever wrote the script. And we're going to be looking at all 3 categories. So let's start with the Kinderspiel. That's the kids' game of the year.
Okay.
Then we'll jump into the Spiel des Jahres. And then finally the KennerSpiel, which is the adult version. Adult
Gamers game of the year.
Gamers game, adult game.
We've got big shoes to fill.
We do. We gotta get all these right. Here we go. The 3 nominees for Kinderspiel are Dragomino from Blue Orange Games, Mia London, and Tailors from Lifestyle Games.
Okay, well, Mia London has a memory aspect to it, right? So what you're doing is you're trying to rebuild the portrait of the villain by filling in all these missing items.
Yep, and in the game Tailors, you'll be creating your own story so that characters can take on any role. Lots of imagination going on in that one.
Okay, Dragomino from Blue Orange is the little child of King Domino.
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's a simple tile laying game.
It is, exactly. So it's a much like, I've had the chance to play 2 of them.
Okay.
Here comes the predictions. Mia London, I don't know.
Okay. That's like a good prediction.
Right. It's like
we don't know.
3 flip books. I don't
Okay.
feel like the replayability super high.
I sat by the table while Mia London was being played, and I'm going to go ahead and predict not the winner.
Right. I do think Dragomino might have it in the bag.
Ooh.
Here's my predictions. Because it is this, like, the simplified version of King Domino, which won a Spiel in the past.
Oh.
Makes perfect sense. Let's make a kid version of it in the game. You're using similar mechanics. You're taking turns picking your tiles, adding them to your kingdom.
Okay.
In this case, you're trying to uncover dragons and find shells that have dragons in them. I've played it a bunch of times already. My kids...
A bunch of times already.
Kids did super love it. It's a great stepping stone, too. So I
That's
think,
your prediction.
right. That's where I'm at.
Dragomino, Blue Orange. That's our prediction.
Kinderspiel.
Okay, well, let's move on to the Spiel, the family game.
Let's see what's in
There's
there.
3 nominees for this, and we've got MicroMacro from Pegasus Spiel, The Adventures of Robin Hood from Cosmos, and Zombie Teenz Evolution from Scorpion Mask.
Yeah, Zombie Teenz Evolution is a co-op legacy game. It's a sequel to the game Zombie Kids, so it's one step up from that. It has 14 mysterious envelopes that you'll be opening up throughout the course of the game and adding components and pieces to your board.
Nice. In The Adventures of Robin Hood, you'll be taking on the roles of Robin Hood and his companions, his merry men, and taking actions on a living game board. It basically just moves to a new page for each scenario, and the gameplay will change with the variety of decisions that you can make.
Right, and then the MicroMacro game is actually supposed to be on my doorstep right now. We'll be making a video of it very soon. I haven't actually tried it. I've heard good things. It looks like maybe there's some like Where's Waldo action going on in it. I don't know. It has some fascinating stuff going for it.
All right, what's our prediction?
So I'm a huge fan of the Robin Hood IP.
Well, here's the issue. Isn't this game not available for us to even play right now?
Right, it's gonna be tough. I do also like Cosmos games. They've done really good stuff.
And I would agree.
But I actually have heard so many good things about MicroMacro.
Oh, it sounds like the class I had to take back in high school.
Yeah, I took it in college too, actually.
MicroMacro? Okay.
Economics? I don't know.
I think.
Probably not the same thing, but I think that's where my prediction lies.
Prediction, MicroMacro on the Spiel winner.
And the nominees for Kinderspiel include Paleo from Hans im Glück. This is a cooperative 4-player game set in the Stone Age. It has the prettiest cover of all of them.
I don't agree with the prettiest cover.
What?
Nominee number 2 is The Lost Ruins of Arnak from CGE, and this is a deck-building worker placement game.
And then the final nominee is Fantasy Realms from WizKids Games. This is the hand management game. Features a bunch of different cards. Not the prettiest cover of all the nominees for
I'll
this
give you
field.
that one.
I've only had an opportunity to really see Arnak. I've not played any of the games. You have played.
Oh, I've played Arnak.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
While I think that this is the best game in the category, I can't give it my prediction because the folks over there making the decisions have moved to just a little bit of a lighter weight winner for this category.
Seeing that. Yeah. So KennerSpiel not quite as heavy as it has been in the past. So our prediction goes to Fantasy Realms.
It does.
It's got some fun gameplay. Definitely worth checking out, especially if it wins the Spiel KennerSpiel very soon.
And now we're going to talk about the top 10 Sidekicks revised.
Let's do it. Thanks for joining us on our last news episode where we talked about our top 10 sidekicks of all time. We had some suggestions in the comments last time. We did. We
had to redo our list.
That's right. But this list that we're actually putting together today is our top 10 board games that feature sidekicks.
Yeah, it's the revamped Sidekick list with the board games that go along with them, just to make sure that you can't hate on us for talking about things that aren't board games. All right?
right.
This is the news, and it's board game news.
So number 10, we're still heading under the sea, but instead of with Dory, we're headed to a pineapple.
It's Patrick. Number 10.
Planks Rising.
Yeah, Patrick, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
So Planks Rising is a cooperative deck game from the Op and features lots of great fun artwork from the SpongeBob show. That's the word I'm looking for.
Who lives in a pine? Does he have a village? Is it just the pineapple under the
I think
sea?
it's just the pineapple.
Where does Sandy live then?
Somebody lives in like a glass jar.
Sandy.
There's like a restaurant. It's basically
The
a village.
Krusty Krab. It's good.
The village
Plankton
under the sea.
Rising is number 10.
Now, number 9 on the list is Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
We left him off of our list last week. We feel
Yeah.
really bad. We had to plug him in. Maybe the best sidekick of all. I don't know how he's number 9.
He's number 9 because there's other better
We're
ones.
just
But
shoving
I
it
was
in.
really concerned about should we do Scooby or should we do Scrappy? I love Scrappy, dude.
Double sidekick.
I love Scrappy. And is Shaggy the sidekick as well? I mean, is Fred the main character?
Who even is the main character?
Fred.
Fred's the main character. I actually
Maybe
think,
Velma.
I mean, the show is named Scooby-Doo. Isn't everybody else a sidekick to Scooby?
Uh-oh.
Either way, it's in there.
Number 9, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo Escape the Haunted Mansion, which is a fantastic escape house, escape game in a box, escape room in a box game. Perfect family weight, tons of fun, really fun and well-written script. Check that one out because that's super cool.
Yeah, let's do number 7.
Or number 8, which is Harry Potter. Actually, it's not Harry. It's his sidekick.
Ron Weasley, number 8 sidekick, Ron Weasley. And the game that corresponds to that is Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, the deck building game.
Right, super fun, similar to some of the other ones that the Op has put out, where you're adding additional decks as you go throughout the course of the game, cooperatively trying to take down him who shall not be named. Don't say it. Fun stuff. Number 7 on our list, this is another one we left out. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
This is a big ball drop.
This is Watson.
That's right. Sherlock Holmes, sidekick, who couldn't be famous without him.
Where does Sherlock Holmes live? Pop quiz. Game time.
221 B Baker Street.
Ah.
Gotcha.
He got me.
I got into that one. That's important.
And the game, of course, is Sherloch Holmes Consulting Detective from...
I don't actually know, but you can play
Space Cowboys.
Space Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Oh, you did it. That was the other part of the quiz.
You over 2 something.
1-1. Can you play
1
as
for 2.
Watson in the game? Hopefully
Yeah,
you can.
absolutely
I haven't
can.
played it yet. It looks fun. That's a big Kevin and Melissa game. They enjoy solving the puzzles and figuring out the crimes.
Yeah, I'm sure Kevin and Melissa probably have something that they've done with that game on our channel, and we'll put a link
I may have actually played that one. I can't remember.
above.
May have played it live.
You
on
don't
video.
count. You missed the question. Let's do number 6.
Sure. All right, let's do it. Spock
Yeah, Spock.
is our number 6 sidekick.
Spock. Now again, I'm on edge if Spock is really the sidekick.
He definitely is. I mean, he's
Spock?
like straight up number 2, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you Kobayashi Maru it. Then he's number 1.
Right, I guess we do.
And his game, of course, is going to be the Star Trek version of Catan.
So that's definitely your pick for that spot.
Yeah.
There are other Star Trek games out there.
Yeah, but in this we thought was going to be the best one.
Okay.
So it's the one that
I like
we
it. It's
chose.
pretty. It's got some cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
Obviously,
They
all
got the little
characters in the art-
spaceships.
right, flying
that
around
fly
the
board.
galaxies.
Come on now.
That's right.
Come on, son.
That's right. Number 5, we're bringing it in with Little John. He made our sidekicks list. Had his
Robin.
own theme song.
Robin Hood and Little John.
May have been sang several times by Jonah.
Yeah.
This week, every time I hang out with him. And their game is...
We're walking through the forest, talking laughing back and forth about what the other had to say. There it is. I messed the words up last time. Sorry, guys. No one called me out for that in the comments. I was pretty happy. Although you guys were upset we missed some sidekicks. It's fine. It's whatever. We're bringing singing back to every news episode. Next episode, it'll be Will singing something from Adele. We'll have to stay and watch it.
I can't wait.
But number 5 is definitely Little John, and the game that goes along with him is Robin Hood and the Merry Men.
From Final Fantasy games.
Yep.
No, is that right? Final Frontier games. And fun stuff going on there. All kinds of things going on in that one. Marty, you owe me for putting on this list. You just got to give me back.
Number 4 is going to be...
I think we're in the Star Wars galaxy this time.
Here I go. I can't do it. I know. I shouldn't even try.
Way harder than it looks. Oh, Kevin, a little back in there.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Chewbacca coming in at the number 4 sidekick of all times.
No.
I think he might have moved up a couple steps. I can't remember. Yeah. With his game, Star Wars Imperial Assault.
Yep.
You can play as Chewie in this Dudes on a Map game.
Is that his small version of his name, Chewie?
I think it is. There's definitely not argument on that. That's
I'm sorry. I wasn't aware. I apologize. Sorry, guys.
Chewie is where it's at.
Chewbacca.
That's correct.
That's his government. Nobody calls him by his government.
Number 3 on the list is Falcon, still holding his spot nice and strong.
Yep,
we're featuring the game Marvel United. You can play as Falcon as well as a host of other awesome kind of sidekick characters and main characters with really cool minis.
And again, not Captain Falcon, not Captain America, not Captain America Falcon, just Falcon.
Right.
Not to be confused with the regular Falcons that fly outside.
Right out the window.
You guys know.
Or to be confused with same guy wearing Captain America suit and being Captain America, the sidekick. He's not a sidekick anymore. Just that little frame of time when he was a sidekick.
No problem. Right. Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Right.
Before he's now the main. Before he's the main character now. So before he was the main character. So this is pre-2021.
Correct. And comic books when they came out years ago. Yeah. All right. The number 2 on the list is Robin.
Of course.
Arguably one of the best, maybe best sidekicks of all time.
Yep.
And we got Batman the Animated Series, Gotham Under Siege. Obviously, animated series is the best Batman version of all time. And in the game, you play as Robin, and it's super great.
The animated series is the best Batman version of all time?
Yep, even better than Christian Bale. No argument.
Whoa!
Everybody agrees. Animated series is where it's at.
The Dark Knight?
That's right.
Whoa!
So
I don't know.
side by side.
I don't know. We can be friends. This might be our last news show.
Last news show together as we hit the number 1 sidekick of all time, which is...
But first, you realize we took off the villain sidekicks. We
what happened?
Because it's not really a sidekick if you're a villain. It's a bad kick. Left kick.
We agree that Marty from Back to the Future, not a sidekick.
Not a sidekick. We agreed.
Wrote that in the script.
We agreed with you.
But villains, I could still go. We might be split on that one too.
No way. Number 1 is gonna be Samwise Game. He's still number 1. You guys didn't fight us on that, so we figured we better.
Everybody agreed. Sam is the best sidekick of all time.
Yep.
And the game we're talking about is Lord of the Rings: Journeys of Middle-earth. It is the Legacy campaign game. Play as all the characters from the Lord of the Rings.
Guys.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Samwise Gamgee is not a playable character in Lord of the Rings.
Not a
Journeys
wrote
of
this
Middle-earth.
script?
Not a
I love the game.
Obviously not
You can
Melissa.
play as Legolas and Gimli,
But
Aragorn.
not Sam?
Not Samwise Gamgee. But you can
What game
in
can you play?
War of the Rings.
That's what we meant!
of the
War of the
Rings.
Rings! Thank you, scriptwriters, for pre-checking our knowledge and database there. For the number 1 character, sidekick of all times, if you want to play him, play War of the Rings.
Government name, Samwise Gamgee. Everyone just calls him Sam.
That's right.
Number 1.
And that's how you roll it. Now, don't forget to join us here every other week as we share the board game news. And then be sure to check in that other Monday as well to see what is going on Kickstarter as Kevin runs through the block. Board games launching on Kickstarter. But always remember, you heard it here first. Now, last year, Kevin predicted the correct ones. Pictures for the... Woo, that's so fast.
It was flying.
Can you adjust it?
I can't adjust the speed.
You know what sidekick we're totally missing still?
is Gus.
It is.
Burton.
Burton Guster.
Burton Guster.
Right here. That should have been.
I'm
that should have been the intro name for this show. You should have said. Have we already said that? Burton Guster.
No, I haven't. I should have done that.
would've
I'm
been
calling
one.
everybody by their governments from here on out. William.
Edward Meadows the Third. Get that suffix in there. All three.
The third. Hey, of Arnak, which is it's a game and it's fun.
Probably
It's
could
a
win.
deck building worker placement game.
Sure is.
All right. So to recap, our top 10 Kickstarters. Nope, not Kickstarters. It's hard.
Sidekicks.
That word just comes out. Automatically.
Wow.
Paleo from Hans Umgluck. Is it good?
Hans Imgluck.
Campbell's. Chicken noodle.
Gluck.